was a frequent occurrence and then it went bad.
Absolutely. Incorrect.
Okay.
Incorrect.
Now the most serious part.
Sure.
And that is a rape allegation.
Sure.
Few questions arise. Why did you go to his house late night or whatever? And then the way it has been done in the story, again I'm quoting their version of that thing, so please correct me if I'm wrong. They say that when I went to, his car picked you up and the car took you to his residence in the minister's enclave, and there was a big bouquet lying there were drinks, there was one Samsung telephone as a gift, and then after the meeting Malick gave you 2,000 pounds also sterling. Is this a correct?
That's a Cliff Notes version of what took place.
What happened?
After the Osama bin Laden incident, and it's important to realize that the Interior Minister directly facilitated my 2-year work visa in Pakistan. After the Osama bin Laden incident, and I had direct contact with him, for the Federal Health Minister, etc. He asked me to come to the minister's enclave to discuss my visa. Now, as a new person to Pakistan, when I hear minister's enclave, I had no way of knowing whether it's someone's personal house. It sounds official to me. And he said, it's across from the Marriott, I'll have my vehicle pick you up. It's important that we have a discussion. And so I said, okay. I've had a number of other meetings with officials where they said the real business is done outside of the offices and where personal conversations take place. So perhaps he wanted to discuss something important related to my visa at his official location in the minister's enclave. Once I reached there, what I discovered was something that was a bit unexpected. He was very pleasant to me. He was very cordial to me. There was a large bouquet of flowers in a sitting room, and he said, these are for you. And at that time, his English was, I would say, quite limited, I would say. And I was surprised by the flowers. He offered me a drink. I was wearing a traditional shalwar kameez. I remember that to this day. He had me sit down. He also said that there's a gift for you, and I said, I'm not sure what this is about. We're here to discuss my visa. What does any of this have to do with my visa? And then about a drink and a half into my visit, I started to feel dizzy. And the next thing I know, he was guiding me to sit down, to lay back, and I was on his bed.
What about this $2,000? What is this about? When
I came to, I was in and out of consciousness, and around my ankles, and I remember exactly what he said to me, and I can tell you if you'd like for me to.
Well, if it's not vulgar, then we can probably.
He said, "Don't worry." Those were his exact words. I
think we'll have to beep it out when we air the interview, but it'll be a part of the record.
Afterwards.
And what about the money? Why?
His driver, the person that picked me up, helped dress me, and I'm still dizzy and I'm still drugged. And he said, I know you're having difficulties with the job, because the NGO that I was working with, he recommended that I part ways with, because Mohammed Azam Khan Swati, which was the federal health minister, his daughter, Farhana Swati, was running the NGO that I was working for. And Mohammed Azam Khan Swati was joining PTI at that point. It became clear to me later that PPP was trying to get me to distance myself from PTI. So the federal health, and the Interior Minister told me specifically that I should part ways with the NGO because the federal minister, Mohammed Azam Khan Swati, was being investigated by the US government for tax evasion. And here was some cash, the 2,000 pounds, to help me cover some expenses for now, and he would help find me another job.
You kept the money?
I took it.
Would you?
The whole thing.
Would anybody take money from a guy who just raped you?
Let me explain to you. Let me explain.
I don't want to sound insensitive, but I just need to ask a few questions.
Let me explain to you how that took place. It was not that I grabbed the money and I grabbed the flowers. It was all put together by the driver and then put into the car with me. So if someone wants to say, yes, I took it because it came with me, then sure, we can say that. But all of this were brought with me. And it turned out that that device that he gave me had been something that he was being used to spy on me as well. That money sat on my desk for a very long time. 2,000 pounds. It wasn't rupees, it wasn't US dollars, it was pounds.
What was the date? When did it happen precisely?
It was sometime after the Osama bin Laden incident.
Not you don't remember the date?
I will have to try to go back and recall the exact date. When I sit with my attorneys, when we get ready to move with additional action, we will have this information.
People's Party people and all the people who have been criticizing you, whether on social media or otherwise, they paint a picture of a woman whose background is not known. They say something that you're uncomfortably close to working with various intelligence outfits. There are questions about your visa status. There was once an incident where I think Justice Nasira Iqbal got you evicted from a Chak Shahzad house also on the basis of you overstaying your visa and not registering as a foreigner. Is that true?
I don't know who that is.
So they're saying that for 10 years you've been coming in, sometimes you're a vlogger, sometimes you're a filmmaker. So a lot of question marks are being raised about your credibility.
Let's go back to this Nasser Iqbal. You said that I'm not sure who that is, and he got me evicted from a house in Chak Shahzad because of a visa overstay?
Yeah, not registering under the Foreigners Registration Act.
I have never been evicted from any location.
Okay. Right. But the issue is not about your charges, the serious charges. Frankly, in my eyes, they don't make a difference who you are, what you've been doing. Those charges need to be looked into and investigated.
Absolutely.
Because that's a totally different area. But right now we're also coming on why you've become such a controversial person. Even the women lobbies that usually jump in and support such causes are really in a state of limbo on this, and they're not shouting out.
And we should ask why. The claims and the claimants should thoroughly be investigated, just as the Pashtun Tahfuz movement, who has claimed human rights violations. Absolutely, these claims should be taken seriously. And if the claims are found to be righteous, then they should be thoroughly, then those who are abusing others should be held according to the law. But those who are filing false reports, those who are making false claims, should also be held equitably accountable.
Cynthia, it's a very sensitive subject, so I'll try to be as sensitive about it because I don't want to mix the two issues. Now let's talk about Cynthia the person. You talked about the charges. Very little is known about you. Even when we were doing research on you, as a journalist, we don't see much on where you've written about very sensitive subjects or whatever. We don't find much that you've done except what you've been saying. And like to quote unquote somebody that said, she makes you believe what she isn't. One of your critics said to me while I was doing my research on you. 2-3 questions. Have you worked for any intelligence outfit in Pakistan? I'm not saying with or working on project. Have you worked for any intelligence outfit either in Pakistan or abroad?
No.
You've never done that?
No.
Because when we see your pictures on Facebook and everything, we see a lot of uniforms of various hues and colors and everything being flaunted there. And that is why people have question marks. Somebody like that, then ending up working on PTM, then hitting out at political parties. One of your tweets also talks about warning the PMLN people about it. Okay, People's Party, you had a personal experience. You came in and unfortunate things happened. What happened with PMLN?
PMLN has also begun harassing me over the past couple of years. They also, when PMLN was in power, they stole one of my projects.
What do you mean stole your projects?
They stole one of my ideas. Emerging Pakistan was actually documented, and I've recorded that conversation, that meeting as well, where they, under the guise or the pretense of wanting to work with me to promote Emerging Pakistan, because if anyone is worth their weight in salt, they will see that I've been doing film work, and if they investigate thoroughly at my own expense to try to promote a more objective, optimistic narrative of Pakistan. That is what I've been doing for the past several years. I'm also very good at root cause analysis. understanding what is the problem. Let's fix the problem. Let's not just cover it over with a Band-Aid or stick our heads in the sand. Let's fix problems. Let's find solutions for this country.
What's your visa status now?
So, business visa. And I've always been under a proper business or work visa. When I first came to Pakistan, it was a tourist visa. The intelligence agencies know how to do their jobs. The military and the associated authorities know how to do their jobs.
यहाँ पे वक्त हुआ एक ब्रेक का. ब्रेक के बाद भी सिंथिया से बात जारी रहेगी. हमारे साथ रहिएगा.
यूफोन के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही तो हो. हमारी दुआ
में होना चाहिए और जितना कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं वो करना चाहिए ताकि हम लोगों के काम आ सके. तो आए हम सब मिलकर हमदर्द बने.
Salute my armed forces, doctors and paramedics for fighting coronavirus for us.
अपने अतियात इस अकाउंट में जमा करवाएं 03571006106516. इजी पैसा अकाउंट 0343333335.
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें.
जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कोरोना वायरस ने एक आलमी जंग शुरू कर दी है. इस जंग में मजदूर और रोज़ की बुनियाद पर कमाने वाला तबका बहुत ही मुश्किल में आ चुका है. इसीलिए आप लोग हमदर्द बनिए, आगे बढ़िए और मजदूरों और बेरोजगारों की मदद करें.
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं. अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516.
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें.
मैं नुमान इजाज आपके साथ हूँ इस मुश्किल घड़ी में उन लोगों की मदद के लिए जो रोज कमा कर अपने घर वालों के लिए खाने का बंदोबस्त करते हैं. आइए हम सब मिलकर इनका हौसला बढ़ाएं. आगे बढ़िए, हमदर्द बनिए.
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं. अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516.
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं हूं शाज़ बलूची और इस मुश्किल वक्त में हम सब लोगों को आगे आना चाहिए अपने उन बहन भाइयों के लिए जो रोज कमाकर अपनी फैमिलीज को खिलाते हैं. अपने तमाम तर डिसएग्रीमेंट्स और पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट को साइड में रख के हम सबको एक होकर काम करना चाहिए. तो आगे बढ़िए और हमदर्द बनिए.
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं. अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516.
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं हूं सनूजा. आए हम अपने पाकिस्तानियों के लिए आसानियां पैदा करें क्योंकि इस मुश्किल वक्त में मैं और आप अपनी मदद से इनके दर्द कम कर सकते हैं जो रोजाना कमाकर अपने घर के चूल्हे जलाते. आगे बढ़े हमदर्द.
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं. अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516.
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें.
मैं हूं अहमद अली भाट. ऐसे मुश्किल वक्त में हमें उन लोगों के बारे में सोचना चाहिए जो रोज कमा के घर लेके जाने वालों में से हैं. हमारी मदद उनका हौसला बढ़ाएगी. तो आगे बढ़ें, हमदर्द बनें.
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं. अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516.
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें.
मेरी सबसे ये अपील है कि आइए हम अपने पाकिस्तानियों के लिए आसानियां पैदा करें क्योंकि इस मुश्किल वक्त में आपकी मदद से उनके दर्द कम हो सकते हैं जो रोज काम करके घर का चूल्हा जलाते हैं. आगे बढ़े, हमदर्द बने.
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं. अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516।
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें।
मुश्किल की इस घड़ी में आओ आगे बढ़े और मदद करें उन लोगों की जो इन हालात के हाथों बेरोजगार हैं। हम दर्द बने और उनका चूल्हा जलाए रखें।
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं। अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516।
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरी अपने तमाम देखने वालों से ये दरख्वास्त है कि मुश्किल की इस घड़ी में अपने उन पाकिस्तानी भाइयों का ज़रूर ख्याल करें जो रोज़ाना मेहनत मजदूरी करके घर का चूल्हा जलाते थे। वो लोग बेरोजगार हो रहे हैं। मुश्किल की इस घड़ी में आइए सब मिलकर उनका साथ देते हैं। आगे बढ़ें, हमदर्द बनें।
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं। अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516।
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें।
Salute my armed forces, doctors and paramedics for fighting coronavirus for us.
अपने अतियात इस अकाउंट में जमा करवाएं 03571006106516। इजी पैसा अकाउंट 034333333365।
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें।
मैं भी आपके साथ हूँ इस मुश्किल वक्त में उन लोगों की मदद करने के लिए जो रोज अपने घरों से कमाने के लिए निकलते हैं और अपने घर वालों के लिए खाने का बंदोबस्त करते हैं। हमारी मदद उन लोगों का हौसला बढ़ाएगी, तो फिर आगे बढ़ें, हमदर्द बनें।
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं। अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516।
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें।
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मेरा नाम इस्लामुद्दीन है। मैं इस मौके पर आप लोगों से अपील करना चाहता हूँ कि इस मुश्किल वक्त में उन लोगों का साथ ज़रूर दें जो रोज़ाना सुबह निकलकर और शाम तक अपने बीवी बच्चों के लिए रोज़ी कमाते हैं और घर का चूल्हा जलाते हैं। इस वक्त उन्हें हमारी मदद की ज़रूरत है। आइए हम सब मिलकर उनकी मदद करें। न सिर्फ उनकी मदद करें बल्कि हम हमदर्द साबित हों।
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं। अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516।
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें।
रोज की बुनियाद पर कमाने वाला तबका और मजदूर जो हमारे अपने हैं, हमारे अपने भाई, हमारे पाकिस्तानी बेहद मुश्किल में हैं। कोरोना वायरस की वजह से, लॉकडाउन की वजह से और बहुत सी जो चीजें हैं, जिंदगी का सिलसिला है वो मुतासर हो रहा है और रुक रहा है। आइए हम दर्द बनिए और दूसरों की मदद के लिए आगे बढ़े।
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं। अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516।
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें।
मैं हूं हुमायूं सईद। तमाम मार्केट्स बंद हैं और जो लोग रोज कमाते हैं वो बेरोजगार हैं, बहुत तकलीफ में। मैंने हमदर्द के साथ अपना हिस्सा डाला है। आप सब लोग भी आगे बढ़ें, हमदर्द बनें।
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं। अकाउंट नंबर है 03571006106516।
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें।
ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਰਲ ਕੇ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਐਸਾ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਕਿ ਰਾਸ਼ਨ ਫੰਡ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਘਰ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਖਾਣਾ ਪੀਣਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਜਾਣ।
अगर आप भी किसी के हमदर्द बनना चाहते हैं तो इस अकाउंट में अपने अतियात जमा कराएं। अकाउंट नंबर है 03571
There's a perception, right or wrong. That's why I'm calling it a perception. There's a perception that you be targeting political parties at the behest of someone or whatever to give political parties a bad name, and that's the thing that People's Party in particular is saying. And former Prime Minister's son, he said this all started after they had filed a report against you with the FIA, and as a reaction, you sort of came out with this counter charge and all that. What do you say to that?
I can understand why he would say that. That's certainly inaccurate. I have been harassed by PMLN and PTM for the better part of the past couple of years, not to mention the things that we've already covered with PPP. And this is certainly not to say that individuals and other political parties that I have met in Mujahid Qawmi movement, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Jamaat-e Islami, ANP, Awami National Party. I have met excellent people in all of the parties, and I have met absolute chovels in all the parties.
I was going through your biodata and all that. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but I'd like you to correct me. This shows at one point you were working with this archetype communications, which is strategic communications and conflict resolution services. Is that true?
That was something that I vowed a long time ago.
And then right after that, you were working for a company that was dealing with janitorial services based in Houston. Strategic communication, janitorial services, sort of.
In strategic communications as a consultant.
Yeah, and what were you doing with that company?
That was many, many years ago, over 10 years. I was hired as a strategic communications consultant across multiple boards, especially those that were interested in working with government facilities.
Are you a filmmaker? Are you a documentary filmmaker? You're a vlogger, you're a journalist, you're an analyst? We're trying to understand that because your journey, we can't seem to understand that in Pakistan. It's moving away from one side to another and very conveniently popping up in all the places of power and working with all the institutions of power in this country. There seems to be a method to this madness, and hence all the question marks about you.
I've never identified myself as a journalist. I've never decided to put the blogger or vlogger label on myself. That's something that others do. I am a discoverer of truth.
What kind of work? We have not seen any tangible work coming from you which can show a person affording and sustaining her livelihood for 10 years in Pakistan without really showing something for it in concrete terms, like, okay, this is what I've done over 10 years, these are the 3 projects I've done, this is what I've done. There's nothing that we know seems to be done. If you could enlighten us more on that, because I think that's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people can't seem to decide whether to support you, not support you, because there are a lot of question marks and gray areas.
So have you not seen any of my film work since 2015?
Organization like we don't know who employs you.
That's not the question.
Yeah.
You said you were asking for tangible evidence.
Tell me about it. I would like you to tell us. I would like you to tell us.
Since 2015, I have invested much of my own money in trying to help Pakistan tell a better story. Pakistan has not historically been good at telling its own story, rightly or wrongly. And when I came here, I saw beauty in the people, even though there was a lot of devastation, there was a great deal of terrorism, there was a great deal of militancy in this country. But in the past several years, there's also been a great deal of improvement. And my goal has been to help Pakistan tell its most authentic story.
I respect that. I totally, and I would appreciate anybody doing that. But I'm a journalist, so here's the skepticism. I want to know why an American has come to Pakistan, spending our own money on doing things. We don't know which organization sponsored your first visa. We don't know which organization has sponsored now your business visa and all. Who are the guys you're working with? What kind of a relationship that you have? Because in countries like ours, we also see a lot of wheels within wheels going on. Please excuse my frankness on this. But these are the wheels within wheels that that raising a lot of questions and they're answering. Could you tell us, if I were to tell somebody, I mean, you ask me, okay, here I am, 30 years plus, I've been doing journalism, these are the 5 organizations I worked for, right now I'm working for Hum News, blah, 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 everything is there. Mm-hmm. Could you tell me, let's say in the last few years, who have you worked with, for, on?
As I told you, my first visas were sponsored by the PPP.
Okay.
I was on a work visa. The NGO was called Humanity Hope. That was for 2 years. Subsequent visas have
That was Azam Swati Saab's
daughters for Hana Swade's NGO.
So that was the first time you came on that. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And then I was in and out of Pakistan for a couple of years. 2014, I took a break. I spent most of my time in Japan. Came back in 2015. And on and off, I have worked with organizations such as Walkabout Films. I have worked on projects with NACTA, as you probably know. I have worked on film projects covering the CTDs, including women in the military, including the KP Department of Archaeology. So everything that I have done with the agencies in terms of filing my documentation is proper and it's thorough. I am not a politician. I have a private life. My life should not be subjected to, and I don't live on public funds. I am not accountable to the public.
But if you make...
But I am responsible for being...
Cynthia,
allow me to finish, please, sir. I am accountable in the sense that I should lead by example as a foreigner in Pakistan, abiding by the laws, because I know there's an increased spotlight on me being a Gori. I understand that. But I am not going to allow people to bully me and to create this proxy smokescreen when they know that I'm getting closer to discovering their truth. Instead of a Democratic Party, I've discovered a party that is a party of thugs. And let me be very, very clear and very honest with you. I had greater respect for MQM than PPP because MQM was at least honest in its thuggery.
What about, you made some very serious, which started it all, your allegation about Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto. And you made a very serious allegation that she got women raped by her guards.
It was not an allegation. Please read the tweet.
What does it say? Let's get it out. This echoes stories of what Bibi used to do when her husband cheated. She'd have the guards rape the women. Why do women condone this rape culture? And then it goes on. But this is... You are substantiating that. You are taking it as a gospel truth, and that is what the PPP reacted to you about, that how could you say something like that without any proof? Do you have proof to this?
This tweet was never intended to insult Benazir Bhutto. I come from the South in the United States, where it is considered rude and impolite to speak ill of the dead. However, in context, when I was retweeting that video of when a woman was ordering the rape of this other woman from her guards, this reminded me of stories. As I said, it echoes stories of what I'd been told, and I clarified, and please read the clarification tweet. This echoes stories of what I was told by senior PPP leaders that almost seemed to have, they revered and feared the late Benazir Bhutto and had this grotesque obsession with women and rape. And if nothing else, this has been manifested in the messages that I have been forced to send to FIA. I have asked PPP quietly, politely through my contacts to please stop harassing me over the past several months. But when they started targeting my sisters and my family, that is where I draw the line. And I began collecting and gathering my evidence.
Sorry?
And I began collecting and gathering even more evidence against them.
I was reading your reply to the FIA notice and all. In that reply, you've not talked about any of your allegations about molestation, rape, and all that. Why?
Because I'm going to do so at a bigger level.
Sorry?
Unfortunately, FIA has failed me in previous reports that I have filed. I expect professionalism. As an American, I try to handle things as I would in America. But unfortunately, this isn't America. The rule of law doesn't happen. People are bought here, unfortunately, as you well know. And the agencies, the investigative agencies, don't always do the job. If someone like me can be treated and harassed like this, imagine what the local people are having to endure. And let me say one final thing. The harassment, the horrific, the rape threats that other diplomats have witnessed, that we have recordings of, that come from members of the PPP.
You say you've got messages and recordings and everything. They are like recordings of your conversations with people, or recordings received by you from third parties? What kind of things are we talking about?
Recordings that I have, everything that I've done, once I started realizing that PPP was a mask of democracy. Zardari, I should be clear, Zardari's filthy PPP is nothing but a facade pretending to be a democratic, forward-thinking movement. It is nothing but thuggery. And once I realized that these individuals were not what they were representing, conversations that I was involved in, I started recording a long time ago.
Cynthia, is it true that you tried to make very strong inroads in PTI also, and you did have some connections and all, but then your connections were abruptly choked off? And to quote one very senior PTI person I was talking to, they said, we received a warning that the lady might be connected, so avoid her. Did you have a relationship with PTI as well?
What does connected mean?
I think we both know what connected means.
Please elaborate.
They were saying either to the intelligence agencies or CIA or somebody, so stuff like that.
So when did this happen?
What do you mean when this happened?
When did this senior official in PTI tell you that he was receiving?
This was before Imran Khan became the Prime Minister. This was during the election, before the election times and all that.
In my experience, and with other expats who have expressed the same, there is a great deal of paranoia in Pakistan, and some of it is understandable. I get it now. I didn't fully understand it 10 plus years ago, but I understand it now. There's also a great deal of ego amongst the party members, and when I was beginning to assist them in social media strategies in 2010, and when Imran Khan at the time said that he would listen to me, the energy in the air changed. The few men that were sitting there, it was as if their ego could not tolerate it. That a woman could dare speak her mind authoritatively, help someone gratis, and say, look, I will help your team. I just left working for the city of Houston teaching them social media strategies. I left a campaign that we won successfully in Houston, Texas on social media. I love working with startups. I don't really care who it is. If I feel like that they're worth something, if I feel like that they're genuine and they're there for the people, then I will support them.
But Cynthia, please excuse me for saying so. Again, I'm very careful on these issues, but I have to ask certain questions. It also paints me a picture of a person who's always trying to work or get close to people in power. I mean, this is not about startups or ordinary people. We see a pattern where you're always connecting yourself to very powerful people, whether they are Prime Minister of a country, possible future Prime Minister of the country like Imran Khan, federal ministers, army people, generals and other people, and all the videos and your tweets and everything. It does at times suggest that it's more about power than any other thing.
I've never tried to get close to anyone. Let me explain to you some of the pictures that you have shown. When I first met Imran Khan in Houston, Texas, was when he was raising funds in Sugarland for the Imran Khan Foundation. That was in 2009-ish, I believe, after I'd made my first quick trip to Pakistan with some friends. I had no interest in meeting him. I could care less about cricket. I don't watch American football. I really, and I'm sorry to admit this, it's a cricket-loving country. I don't care about those things. I've grown up with movie stars. I've grown up with politicians. These things don't bother me. What fate has in store for me? Life has a way. But we stayed in contact. And I think that he saw someone, just like my candidate Anise Parker, who did not understand social media. She said, I don't get it, but I trust you guys. Go for it. That was a similar attitude that Imran Khan had for his burgeoning social media team. But the individuals around him, which I said to him were more like a protective, self-obsessed fan club, to be quite frank about it, and I said this directly to his face, this is more of a fan club. MQM is better organized than PTI is. This is back in the day. This was more about me trying to help someone who stayed in contact with me and said, we could use your help.
Last three questions before I end this segment. One, Are you going to file criminal charges or formal criminal charges against the 3 gentlemen now?
I fully intend to.
And do you have any time frame in mind?
As soon as possible.
Okay, second. And one thing occurred to me. After all this incident, did Rahman Malick ever contact you after that?
Yes.
And what did he say, or what was the exchange about?
One of the comments that he recently made to me is, I look very pretty.
He never apologized or nothing like that?
No.
Okay. I guess that's it for now. And Cynthia, thank you very much for talking to us. नाज़रीन, अभी हम एक ब्रेक लेंगे. ब्रेक के बाद आके मैं मखदूम शहाबुद्दीन साहब से भी बात करूंगा और फॉर्मर प्राइम मिनिस्टर गिलानी साहब का भी वर्जन लेंगे. इशू अभी भी वही है. इट्स नॉट अबाउट कि कौन कह रहा है, इट्स मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट कि क्या कह रहा है. ये बड़े सीरियस इल्ज़ामात हैं और इनकी बिल्कुल इन्वेस्टिगेशन होनी चाहिए और जवाब सामने आनी चाहिए, क्योंकि आउट ऑफ द 3 someone is not telling the truth and we have a right to know who. Is it Cynthia या प्राइम मिनिस्टर यूसुफ गिलानी या शहाबुद्दीन साहब या रहमान मलिक साहब? सच तो सामने लेना होगा, लेकिन ब्रेक के बाद उनके मुंह से सुनते हैं कि वो क्या कहते हैं. स्टे विद अस.
610-6516.
आओ आगे बढ़ें और हमदर्द बनें.
फॉस्पा हम न्यूज़ को बहुत अप्रिशिएट करता है इस काविश में कि वो गरीबों की मदद के लिए आगे बढ़े हैं और उन्होंने फ़ंड इकट्ठा करना शुरू किया है. इस मुसीबत की घड़ी में हम सबको एक दूसरे का एहसास करना है, एक दूसरे का ख्याल करना है, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग का ख्याल रखना है, जो SOPs हैं, सैनिटाइज़र यूज़ करना है, मास्क यूज़ करना है. उसके अलावा हमें अपने हमसायों में, पड़ोसियों में, जान पहचान वाले लोगों में, ऐसे लोगों का ख्याल करना है कि कहीं कोई भूखा तो नहीं सो रहा. हम न्यूज़ ये बहुत अच्छी काविश शुरू की है इन्होंने और मेरा ख्याल में हम सबको मिलकर हमदर्द बनना चाहिए और इस काविश में शामिल होना चाहिए और जितना कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं वो करना चाहिए ताकि हम लोगों के काम आ सके. तो आए हम सब मिलकर हमदर्द बनें.
Salute my armed forces, doctors and paramedics.
शो ब्रेक से पहले सिंथिया ऋषि के इल्जामात का सिलसिला जारी था. इस पर मेरे साथ लाइन पे मौजूद हैं फॉर्मर प्राइम मिनिस्टर यूसुफ गिलानी साहब. उनसे पूछते हैं कि उनकी क्या रिस्पांस है सिंथिया के इल्जामात पर. इस वक्त मेरे साथ लाइन पे मौजूद हैं मखदूम यूसुफ गिलानी साहब, फॉर्मर प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ पाकिस्तान. अस्सलाम वालेकुम मखदूम साहब.
वालेकुम सलाम.
मखदूम साहब, आपका स्टांस तो वैसे आ गया हुआ है इसके ऊपर और आपने तमाम एलिगेशंस डिनाई किए हैं. मैं भी कुछ देर पहले सिंथिया से बात हो रही थी इंटरव्यू में, तो उन्होंने कहा, इंसिस्ट किया कि जी मैं मिली थी मखदूम साहब को प्रेसिडेंसी में, तब प्राइम मिनिस्टर वो नहीं थे, लेकिन मेरे साथ डेलीगेशन था, हम 3-4 लोग थे और मैं उनके साथ मिली थी और उसमें रिकॉर्ड भी होगा ऑब्वियसली प्रेसिडेंसी में लोगों के आने जाने का. तो इसलिए ये जो कहा जा रहा है कि मैं पहले मुलाकात नहीं हुई, ये एक गलत बात है. तो मैंने कहा मैं आप ही से पूछ लूं.
देखें, पहली तो बात ये है कि मैंने जो भी उन्होंने एलिगेशंस लगाए, मैंने बहुत लाउड एंड क्लियर मैंने उसका जवाब दिया. सो मच सो कि बिलावल भुट्टो साहब ने अपनी पार्टी को कहा, जैसे गिलानी साहब ने बड़ा मौसर तरीके के साथ अपना दिफा किया है, आपको भी ऐसे ही करना चाहिए. और दूसरा ये है कि अभी एक कोई और मुझे कुछ बता रहे थे, प्रोग्राम आएगा, अभी मैं नहीं बता रहा, उसमें भी कोई इसी किस्म की बात होगी. मगर सिर्फ मैं आपको ये बताना चाह रहा हूँ कि उसने ये इल्ज़ाम नहीं लगाया कि मैंने उनसे मिली थी या नहीं मिली थी. उन्होंने कहा कि उन्होंने मैन हैंडल किया मुझे.
जी बिल्कुल यही बात की है
और 10 दराजी की. तो आपको सिर्फ मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा हूँ कि प्रेसिडेंसी जो है उस जमाने में वॉर ऑन टेररिज्म और एक्सट्रीमिज्म हो रहा था और उस वक्त परिंदा पर नहीं मार सकता था और उसकी सिक्योरिटी जो थी इट वॉज टू गुड. और उस वक्त मैं ये उधर क्या कर रही थी, किसके पास आई हुई थी. तो दूसरा ये है कि अगर आई भी होगी, मुझे जो याद नहीं है,
जाहिर है
पहचानता भी नहीं हूँ, اور فارمر پرائم منسٹر کو یا پرائم منسٹر کو بہت سارے لوگ ملتے ہیں، مگر اس میں یہ کہنا کہ میں نے اس پارٹی کے اندر یا اس ڈیلیگیشن کے اندر میں نے
انہوں نے کہا کہ جی مجھے انہوں نے حق کیا اور ان اپروپریٹلی حق کیا مجھے ٹو بی
نہیں میں یہ کوئی ایسٹرن کلچر والی نہیں تھی کہ میں حق کرتا، تو بہرحال میں نے کوئی حق شک نہیں کیا اور نہ میں اس کو جانتا ہوں اتنا. اور میں نے ابھی ویری ریسنٹلی یہ ایک یونیورسل پیس فیڈریشن کا ڈیلیگیشن آیا ہوا تھا اور ان کا مجھے دعوت دی فیصل کنڈی صاحب نے کہ میں نے ان کے آنر میں ریسیپشن کروایا ہے. زلفی صاحب کو ڈپلومیٹ ہیں ان کے گھر پہ، تو اس گھر پہ میں جب گیا تو یہ بھی آئی ہوئی تھی along with dozens of other guests. تو وہاں میں نے بڑی بریفلی اس سے میں ہیلو ہوئی اور پھر اس کے بعد کچھ میری طبیعت ٹھیک نہیں تھی تو اس نے میرے بیٹے کو علی حیدر کو کہا کہ your father is a true gentleman اور he is a noble man، اور اس کا سنا ہے میں نے کہ ان کی طبیعت ٹھیک نہیں تو میری طرف سے ان کو پوچھیں. تو اب نیچرلی جب میرا بیٹا he is quite attached to بے نظیر بھٹو اور بے نظیر بھٹو کے بارے میں محترمہ صاحبہ کے بارے میں جب بلو دا بیلٹ ہٹ کیا اس نے تو اس پہ ہی ریئیکٹڈ اور اس نے کہا کہ میں ثابت کرائم میں اس کے خلاف جاؤں گا. تو دیٹ واز ریئیکشن اگینسٹ می. ادروائز ہاؤ کین آئی کال آئی میٹ اے ڈیلیگیشن اینڈ ڈیلیگیشن کے اندر میں اس کو حق کرنا شروع کر دیا. That is not possible.
مخدوم صاحب آپ نے لیگل ایکشن کا سوچا ہے کہ ڈیفیمیشن کا یا ایسا کوئی آپ نے فیصلہ کیا ہے؟
دیکھیے پارٹی کرے گی، دیٹس اے پارٹی افیئر، بیکاز انہوں نے ہماری لیڈرشپ کے بارے میں بہت گھٹیا الفاظ استعمال کیے ہیں اور ہماری لیڈر جو ہیں میں نے تو ویمن امپاورمنٹ کے لیے اور ان کی ویمن رائٹس کے لیے میں نے بہت کام کیا. میری بیٹی گڈ ول ایمبیسڈر تھی آن ویمن رائٹس، تو اس لیے بے نظیر بھٹو نے تو ویمن رائٹس کے لیے بہت کام کیا اور بینگ اے فیمیل اس کا ان کے بارے میں اس قسم کے الزامات لگانا میں سمجھتا ہوں دیٹ واز ہٹنگ بلو دا بیلٹ. اس لیے ناٹ اونلی مائی سن، ناٹ اونلی می، ایوری بڈی ان دا پارٹی اور ایون from the other party.
چلو مخدوم صاحب تھینک یو ویری مچ فار ٹاکنگ ٹو اس. اس وقت میرے ساتھ لائن پہ موجود ہے مخدوم شہاب الدین صاحب، فارمر فیڈرل منسٹر فار ہیلتھ، پیپلز پارٹی کے سینٹرل لیڈر. السلام علیکم مخدوم صاحب.
جی وعلیکم السلام مالک صاحب.
مخدوم صاحب یہ آپ نے ساری باتیں سنی، اب تو الزامات بھی پرانے ہو گئے، ابھی بھی پھر سنتھیا نے ریپیٹ کیا. انہوں نے کہا کہ ایک دن آپ نے ایک غیر مناسب طریقے سے چھوا ان کو اور اس پہ انہوں نے کہا کہ میرے سے آپ نے زیادتی کی. واٹ ڈو یو ہیو ٹو سے اباؤٹ دیٹ؟
نہیں سر بالکل غلط ہے، میں حلفاً کہہ رہا ہوں میں نے بالکل نہیں چھوا اور یہ میرے خیال میں جان بوجھ کے کہہ رہی ہیں اور کوئی ان سے کہلوا رہا ہے. اصل میں بات یہ ہے کوئی کہلوا رہا ہے.
مخدوم صاحب ویری کوئکلی، کوئی معمولی بات نہیں ہے، ایک فارمر پرائم منسٹر پہ الزام لگ رہا ہے، 2 فیڈرل منسٹر پہ الزام لگ رہے ہیں اور ایک فیڈرل منسٹر پہ ریپ کا بھی الزام لگ رہا ہے، تو کوئی ہر ایک کو پتہ ہے اس کے کانسیکوینسز ہوں گے. کیا اس کی فل فلیج ایک تھورو انویسٹیگیشن ہونی چاہیے؟
بالکل ہونی چاہیے سر، بالکل، یہ تو میرا ڈیمانڈ ہے، بالکل ہونی چاہیے.
اور آپ آر یو پلاننگ ٹو سو ہر؟ آپ کا کوئی ارادہ ہے؟
نہیں سر فی الحال نہیں، میں سوچ رہا ہوں، میں فی الحال ایسا ہے تو نہیں. میں نے سنا ہے وہ پیپلز پارٹی والے ہماری پارٹی والے سو کر رہے ہیں اسے، جو انہوں نے اتنی غلیظ باتیں کی ہیں بے نظیر مرحومہ کے.
لیکن آپ کا خیال ہے کہ یہ کسی کے کہنے پہ کہ کوئی گرینڈر پلان ہے جو کھیلا جا رہا ہے؟
جی بالکل 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 میرا یہی پوائنٹ آف ویو ہے اور صرف میرا نہیں ہے سر، بہت سارے لوگوں کا ہے. میجورٹی آف دا پیپل تھنک دیٹ وے.
اوکے چلیں مخدوم صاحب تھینک یو ویری مچ فار ٹاکنگ ٹو اس. ناظرین آپ نے سب کی باتیں سنی، 3 رخ ہیں اس کے، 2 رخ ہیں رادہ اسٹوری کے. ایک سنتھیا ریچی کے الزامات ہیں اور دوسرے تمہارے پبلک آفس ہولڈرز ہیں. صرف رحمان ملک صاحب کو ہم نے بڑی کوشش کی، ان سے ہمارا رابطہ نہیں ہو سکا، لیکن ایک بہت ان کے قریبی آدمی سے میری بات بھی ہوئی تو انہوں نے کہا کہ یہ بھی شاید ابھی وہ ان کے لائرز بھی شاید ایڈوائز کر رہے ہیں کہ وہ لیگل بات کریں بجائے اس کے چیزوں سے. بہرحال ہمارا ان سے رابطہ ہو نہیں سکا. دو چیزیں بڑی کلیئر ہیں, کوئی نہ کوئی تو جھوٹ بول رہا ہے. یا سنتھیا رچی جھوٹ بول رہی ہیں, کیا اپنے کہنے پہ اگر جھوٹ بول رہی ہیں تو کیا خود بول رہی ہیں یا کسی کے کہنے پہ بول رہی ہیں, اس کا فیصلہ ہونا ضروری ہے. اور اگر پبلک آفس ہولڈرز میں کوئی بھی گلٹی ہے مس کانڈکٹ کا تو وہ بھی اتنا ہی ضروری ہے کہ سامنے آئے. اصل چیز ہے سچ سامنے آنی چاہیے. اجازت دیجیے, اللہ حافظ.
Choose the best.
Choose Grey.
Grey.